I want to begin by sharing a simple but powerful truth. You are the most important person in your life. Now, I know that may sound selfish or counterintuitive, especially in a world that constantly tells us to serve others, to put others first, and to be there for everyone else. But today I want to challenge you to rethink that narrative. You see, if you don't make yourself a priority, you are doing a disservice to the very people you care about. You cannot give your best to others if you are not giving your best to yourself first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And in the pursuit of helping others, you risk losing sight of your own purpose, your own dreams, and your own well-being. The first step to making yourself a priority is self-awareness. You must understand that you matter. Your thoughts, your feelings, your needs, they matter. And you deserve the space to honor them. Far too often we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, pleasing others and fulfilling obligations without ever stopping to ask ourselves, what do I need? When you begin to place importance on yourself, it doesn't mean you become self-centered or neglect others. Quite the opposite. It means you create a solid foundation within yourself that enables you to serve others from a place of abundance, not depletion. It means you are making a commitment to yourself that will allow you to live with purpose, clarity, and passion. Remember, purpose is key. You were born for something greater than just existing. You were created with a unique gift, a vision, and a mission. When you make yourself your top priority, you're not just focusing on your own needs. You are preparing yourself to fulfill the purpose that only you can fulfill. But making yourself a priority requires self-respect. You have to honor your time, your energy, and your boundaries. You must say no when necessary. It is okay to walk away from situations, people, and commitments that drain you, because when you protect your energy, you allow yourself to show up fully for what matters. Personal growth is another essential component. Prioritizing yourself means you are committed to growth in every area of your life, from your physical health to your mental strength to your emotional well-being. Each step you take toward growth is a step toward a more fulfilled life. You are not meant to stagnate. The journey of self-improvement is ongoing, and each day is an opportunity to become the best version of yourself. And let's not forget the importance of peace. Inner peace. When you make yourself a priority, you are making space for tranquility in your heart and mind. You are not constantly battling distractions, fears, or external pressures. You are learning how to be still, how to reflect, and how to take time for yourself to recharge. Self-love is at the core of all of this. To truly prioritize yourself, you must love yourself enough to know when to rest, when to pursue your passions, and when to say, enough is enough. Self-love is not selfish. It is essential. So I urge you today, take a step back and evaluate your life. Ask yourself, am I putting my well-being first? Am I making the choices that honor my purpose and my health? As you begin to prioritize yourself, you'll find that you are not only more aligned with your own purpose, but you will also have more to give to those around you. You will become a beacon of strength, resilience, and love. And that is how you make the greatest impact in the world, by first making yourself a priority. Remember, you are worth it. Your dreams, your health, your peace, they matter. So take that first step today. Make yourself your top priority and watch how your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Self-awareness is the foundation of everything we do. It's about understanding who you are, what drives you, and what you truly want from life. Too often we get caught up in the noise of the world, chasing after external validation and the expectations of others. But in that process, we forget to ask ourselves the most important question: what do I really need? Self-awareness means being honest with yourself, acknowledging your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. It's about understanding your emotions and how they influence your actions and decisions. When you are self-aware, you recognize the things that energize you and the things that drain you. You begin to understand how you react to stress, how you deal with conflict, and how you navigate your relationships. The more you know yourself, the more effectively you can set boundaries that protect your peace and your energy. This understanding allows you to make choices that align with your true self, rather than simply following the crowd or fulfilling the expectations placed on you by others. Self-awareness is not just about knowing your likes and dislikes, but about acknowledging your deeper needs. It's about recognizing when you're neglecting yourself and when you're living in alignment with your values. It's an ongoing journey of reflection, questioning, and growth. The more you learn about who you truly are, the more you can make decisions that serve your highest good. By prioritizing self-awareness, you empower yourself to navigate life with clarity and purpose. You begin to move forward with confidence because you know exactly where you are and where you want to go. Without self-awareness, you are merely drifting through life, responding to external pressures instead of taking charge of your own path. When you know yourself, you can design a life that is true to you, and in doing so, you can make yourself a top priority. Living a purpose-driven life means waking up every day with a sense of direction and intention. It's about understanding that you were created for something greater than just existing. Each of us has a unique purpose, a mission that aligns with our talents, passions, and values. When you live with purpose, you are not simply going through the motions or responding to the circumstances of life. Instead, you are actively choosing to pursue what matters most to you and to the world around you. Having a sense of purpose is a powerful motivator. It helps you overcome obstacles and challenges because you know that each step, no matter how difficult, brings you closer to fulfilling your mission. It gives your life meaning and makes even the most mundane tasks feel significant. When you know your purpose, you see each day as an opportunity to contribute, grow, and make an impact. A purpose-driven life is not defined by external achievements alone. It's about living in alignment with your deepest values and understanding how those values translate into action. When you know your purpose, you no longer feel lost or adrift. Instead, you gain clarity and focus, and you make decisions that are aligned with who you truly are. Every choice you make becomes an opportunity to strengthen your commitment to that purpose. Purpose also provides resilience. It helps you keep going when the path is unclear or when life throws challenges your way. When you are connected to something bigger than yourself, you develop the inner strength to persevere. The struggles and setbacks become part of the process, not something that stops you from moving forward. With a clear sense of purpose, you can turn adversity into growth and see it as part of the journey rather than a roadblock. When you choose to live purposefully, it doesn't just transform your own life. It has a ripple effect. A life led by purpose inspires others. Your actions, your commitment, your passion, and your determination become contagious. By living with purpose, you are not only creating a meaningful life for yourself, but also uplifting and motivating those around you. You set an example of what it means to live intentionally, and in doing so, you help others discover their own paths to fulfillment. Living a purpose-driven life is about embracing your true potential and committing to the process of becoming the person you were always meant to be. It's about understanding that you have a unique contribution to make in this world. And that contribution begins with aligning yourself with your deepest sense of purpose. Self-respect is the cornerstone of how you navigate life and interact with the world around you. It starts with recognizing your inherent worth, understanding that you deserve to be treated with kindness, dignity, and fairness. It's the internal acknowledgement that you are valuable, not because of what you do or how others perceive you, but simply because you exist. When you respect yourself, you honor your own needs, desires, and boundaries without hesitation or guilt. Self-respect requires that you set clear boundaries in all areas of your life: personal, professional, and social. It means learning to say no without fear of disappointing others or feeling inadequate. It's about understanding that your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being are precious. You have the right to protect them and to choose how you spend them. People may ask things of you, but it's essential to recognize that you do not have to say yes to every request that comes your way. This respect for yourself also extends to how you speak to and about yourself. The way you talk to yourself, especially during challenging times, reflects the level of respect you have for your own worth. Self-respect means being compassionate with yourself, acknowledging your mistakes, and learning from them without tearing yourself down. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, patience, and understanding that you would offer a loved one. You don't allow negative self-talk to dictate your self-emotion because you recognize that you are deserving of love and respect regardless of your flaws or imperfections. Furthermore, self-respect involves making choices that align with your values and your long-term well-being, even when it's difficult. It's easy to fall into patterns of behavior that are convenient or momentarily satisfying, but self-respect means choosing what's truly best for you, even if it's not the easiest path. It means standing up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular, and being true to your own standards and principles. When you practice self-respect, you naturally begin to attract respect from others. People can sense when you value yourself, and they are more likely to treat you with the same respect you show yourself. By setting high standards for how you allow others to treat you, you create an environment where mutual respect can thrive. In doing so, you teach others how to interact with you, and you become a model for healthy, respectful relationships. Self-respect is about living in alignment with your truth, honoring who you are, and making choices that reflect the value you place on yourself. It empowers you to navigate life with confidence, to stand firm in your beliefs, and to protect your emotional, mental, and physical health. By respecting yourself, you give yourself the permission and the strength to create a life that is fulfilling, balanced, and authentic. Personal growth is an ongoing journey of transformation and self-improvement that never truly ends. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, not in some distant future, but every single day. Growth is about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zones, challenging the limits you once believed were fixed, and constantly striving to improve in every area of your life. It's the recognition that no matter where you are, there is always room to expand, learn, and evolve. At the core of personal growth is the willingness to examine yourself honestly. This means confronting your strengths and weaknesses without judgment, accepting that you are a work in progress. Growth requires a deep level of self-awareness, where you are not afraid to acknowledge areas of your life that need attention or change. It's about understanding that growth doesn't come from perfection, but from the courage to face your flaws and work on them. Personal growth extends far beyond just intellectual or professional advancement. While developing skills and knowledge is part of the process, it also includes emotional, spiritual, and physical growth. Emotional growth might involve learning to manage your reactions, building resilience, and developing greater empathy and understanding for others. It's the process of becoming emotionally intelligent, which enables you to navigate life's challenges with balance and grace. Spiritual growth is about connecting with something greater than yourself, whether that means deepening your faith, discovering your purpose, or simply finding meaning in the everyday experiences of life. This connection provides you with the strength to endure, the clarity to make wise decisions, and the peace to remain centered even amidst chaos. It's the inner growth that fuels your outward actions, guiding you toward the path that aligns with your deepest values. Physical growth, too, plays a vital role in personal development. Taking care of your body is not just about looking good, but about feeling good. Your body is the vessel through which you experience life. And by prioritizing your physical health through exercise, nutrition, rest, and recovery, you are investing in your ability to pursue your goals with energy and focus. Physical growth builds the foundation for mental and emotional growth. Because when your body is strong and well, it supports everything else. Another essential aspect of personal growth is embracing failure as a vital component of the process. Failure is not the end of the road. Rather, it's an opportunity to learn, refine your approach, and try again with greater wisdom. Growth comes from the mistakes and setbacks that help you develop resilience and determination. It's the understanding that every misstep is a lesson and that success is rarely achieved without encountering challenges along the way. Throughout this journey, it's important to recognize that personal growth is not a race. It's a lifelong process. And it's unique to each individual. Comparing your journey to someone else's only leads to discouragement. Instead, focus on your own progress. Celebrate small wins, acknowledge your improvements, and be patient with yourself when you face setbacks. Personal growth is about taking ownership of your own life and continuously striving to be better than you were yesterday. It's the realization that you are not confined by your past and you are not limited by your circumstances. You have the power to shape who you are, who you become, and the life you create. Personal growth is a conscious decision to evolve, not because you have to, but because you deserve to live a life that reflects your highest potential. Health and wellness are the foundation of everything we do, shaping how we experience the world and how we show up for ourselves and others. Without our health, it becomes nearly impossible to pursue our passions, fulfill our purpose, or navigate the ups and downs of life with energy and vitality. Health is not merely the absence of illness. It encompasses our physical, mental, emotional, and even spiritual well-being, all of which are deeply interconnected. Physical health is perhaps the most obvious aspect of wellness, and it begins with how we care for our bodies, what we eat, how we move, how much we rest. These are the fundamental building blocks that determine our energy levels, our ability to fight illness, and how well we age. Our bodies are incredibly resilient, but they require consistent care. Good nutrition fuels us, providing the vitamins, minerals, and energy necessary to power our daily activities. Regular exercise keeps our muscles, bones, and cardiovascular system strong, while also releasing endorphins that improve our mood. Sleep is another vital component, allowing our bodies to repair, restore, and regenerate. Without proper rest, we become fatigued, mentally foggy, and more susceptible to stress and illness. But health is not solely about physical fitness. Mental health is equally important and often neglected. Mental wellness involves taking care of our minds by managing stress, nurturing positive thoughts, and finding ways to keep ourselves mentally sharp. It's about learning how to process emotions, cope with challenges, and maintain a balanced outlook on life. Mental health can be supported through practices like mindfulness, meditation, journaling, and seeking support when needed. Just as we nourish our bodies with healthy food, we must nourish our minds with positive experiences, learning opportunities, and healthy relationships. Emotional health is another vital pillar. It's the capacity to understand and regulate our emotions in a way that allows us to respond to life's challenges with resilience, clarity, and grace. When we ignore our emotional needs, we risk burnout, stress, and even physical illness. Cultivating emotional wellness means acknowledging our feelings without judgment and seeking healthy outlets for processing emotions, whether through communication, creative expression, or taking time for self-reflection. It's also about building self-compassion and being kind to ourselves, especially in difficult times. Emotional well-being doesn't mean never feeling stressed, sad, or anxious, but rather having the tools and support systems to handle these emotions in a constructive way. Spiritual health, while often overlooked in conversations about wellness, plays a significant role in creating a balanced life. It's about connecting with something greater than yourself, finding meaning, and aligning your actions with your values, whether through faith, purpose, meditation, or personal reflection. Nurturing your spirit provides you with the inner peace, strength, and clarity to live a fulfilled life. It offers a sense of direction, particularly during times of uncertainty, and can be a source of immense comfort and support. A holistic approach to health and wellness requires intentionality. It's about understanding that every aspect of our health is interconnected and that neglecting one area can lead to imbalance in others. Physical health impacts mental health. Emotional health influences spiritual well-being, and so on. True wellness comes when we address all aspects of our health, making conscious choices that contribute to our overall well-being. It's not about perfection or following a strict regimen, but about making consistent, mindful decisions that align with our needs and goals. When we take the time to prioritize our health and wellness, we are not just ensuring we feel good today, but we are investing in a future where we can live fully and with vitality. We have more energy to chase our dreams, build meaningful relationships, and give to others in ways that truly matter. Wellness is a lifelong commitment, a choice to take care of ourselves so that we can show up as our best selves in the world. By nurturing our bodies, minds, and spirits, we not only increase our quality of life, but we create a foundation of strength and resilience that will carry us through life's challenges. Mindset is the lens through which we perceive and interact with the world. It shapes how we respond to challenges, how we view ourselves, and how we navigate both opportunities and setbacks. Our mindset has a profound impact on our success, happiness, and overall well-being. The way we think directly influences the choices we make and the actions we take. Therefore, cultivating a positive and growth-oriented mindset is one of the most powerful tools we can use to transform our lives. A growth mindset, as opposed to a fixed mindset, is the belief that our abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. When you adopt a growth mindset, you see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as obstacles. You understand that failure is not the end, but a necessary part of the journey toward success. You embrace mistakes, knowing that they are stepping stones to improvement and greater understanding. With a growth mindset, you are constantly evolving, learning from experiences, and striving to become better. On the other hand, a fixed mindset can hold us back. It's the belief that our abilities are static, that we are either good at something or not, and there's little we can do to change that. People with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by the success of others. This mindset can limit personal growth and prevent us from reaching our full potential. When we think this way, we trap ourselves in a cycle of self-doubt and missed opportunities, believing that our circumstances define us, rather than our ability to change and grow. Mindset also influences how we handle adversity. Life is full of unexpected twists and challenges, but our mindset determines how we respond to them. If we have a positive mindset, we are more likely to approach difficulties with optimism, resilience, and a solution-oriented attitude. We see problems as temporary and solvable and we trust in our ability to navigate through them. In contrast, a negative or fixed mindset might lead us to become discouraged, give up too easily, or become paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. The way we talk to ourselves is another powerful element of mindset. Our internal dialogue either builds us up or tears us down. When we practice positive self-talk, we reinforce the belief that we are capable, worthy, and strong. We choose words that encourage growth, remind us of our strengths, and keep us focused on our goals. Negative self-talk, however, creates self-doubt, keeps us stuck in limiting beliefs, and prevents us from taking the necessary actions to achieve our dreams. The words we say to ourselves in our quietest moments are often the ones that have the biggest impact on our actions and mindset. Another crucial aspect of mindset is its impact on how we view others and the world. A positive mindset allows us to appreciate the potential in others and collaborate effectively, while a negative mindset can foster jealousy, competition, and isolation. By cultivating an open and growth-focused mindset, we can build healthier relationships, inspire others, and create a sense of community. When we believe in the potential for growth within ourselves and others, we create an environment where everyone can thrive. One of the most important aspects of mindset is the belief in the power of choice. The way we think shapes the actions we take, and those actions shape the life we create. We are not victims of our circumstances. We are the architects of our reality. By taking ownership of our mindset, we take ownership of our lives. We choose how we respond to situations, how we see challenges, and how we define success. When we shift our mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility, we open ourselves up to a world of opportunities. Mindset is a choice, and it is one of the most powerful decisions we can make in life. A mindset grounded in growth, positivity, and possibility can transform every aspect of our experience. It enables us to break through barriers, achieve our goals, and live a life of fulfillment and joy. By choosing a mindset that empowers us, we align ourselves with our highest potential and step into a future that we create with our thoughts, beliefs, and action. Inner peace is the calm, steady foundation that allows us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and clarity. It's not the absence of stress, difficulty, or chaos, but rather the ability to remain centered and grounded amidst life's inevitable storms. Achieving inner peace is not about escaping the challenges of life, but learning how to face them with a sense of calm and balance. When we are at peace within ourselves, we are not easily swayed by external circumstances. We remain anchored in our truth and our purpose. The journey to inner peace begins with self-acceptance. It requires that we let go of the constant pressure to be perfect or to meet external expectations. Instead, we begin to embrace who we are, flaws and all. This doesn't mean we stop striving for growth or improvement, but it means we approach ourselves with compassion, understanding, and patience. When we accept ourselves fully, we free ourselves from the internal conflict that often arises from self-criticism, shame, or fear of judgment. Inner peace also involves letting go of the past. We often carry unresolved pain, regrets, or grudges that weigh us down and prevent us from being present in the moment. Holding on to past hurts creates internal turmoil, keeping us emotionally stuck. To experience inner peace, we must learn to forgive, whether it's forgiving others for past wrongs or forgiving ourselves for mistakes made. This forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior, but about releasing the emotional charge that those experiences hold over us. Only then can we free ourselves from the emotional burden that hinders our peace. Equally important is letting go of the need for control. Life is inherently unpredictable, and while it's natural to want to control outcomes, the reality is that we cannot control everything. Trying to control every detail of life leads to frustration, stress, and anxiety. Inner peace arises when we accept the uncertainty of life and trust in the process. It's about surrendering to the flow of life, knowing that while we can make decisions and take action, there are forces beyond our control. Trusting that everything will unfold as it's meant to brings a sense of tranquility. At the same time, finding inner peace requires managing our thoughts and emotions. Our minds can often be filled with noise, distractions, worries, and fears, all of which contribute to inner unrest. Developing practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or deep breathing helps quiet the mind and bring us into the present moment. These practices allow us to detach from the constant stream of thoughts and focus on what is real, what is true, and what is happening right now. When we learn to observe our thoughts without getting attached to them, we can create a space of calm where peace can reside. Another key to inner peace is cultivating gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack or what is wrong in our lives to what is going right. It allows us to appreciate the small moments and find joy in the present, rather than always seeking happiness in the future or in external circumstances. When we actively practice gratitude, we begin to see the world through a lens of abundance and positivity, which naturally promotes inner peace. Creating inner peace also involves creating boundaries that protect our emotional well-being. Sometimes, in an effort to please others or avoid conflict, we overextend ourselves, saying yes to things that drain us or cause us stress. To maintain peace, we must learn to say no when necessary, to prioritize our own needs, and to protect our time and energy. Setting healthy boundaries is an act of self-respect that preserves our peace and ensures that we are not constantly giving to others at the expense of ourselves. Inner peace is about finding balance between action and rest, between effort and surrender, between pursuing goals and enjoying the present moment. It's a state of being where we feel secure in who we are, where we trust that we are enough, and where we embrace life's imperfections without resistance. When we cultivate inner peace, we are better able to handle life's inevitable challenges, maintain our well-being, and create meaningful, fulfilling lives. Inner peace is not a destination, it's a continual practice, a mindset that we nurture every day through our thoughts, actions, and choices. And the more we embrace it, the more it becomes the lens through which we experience everything in our lives. Self-love is the practice of nurturing and caring for yourself with the same kindness, compassion, and understanding that you would extend to a loved one. It's not about being self-centered or selfish. Rather, it's about recognizing your worth and treating yourself with the respect you deserve. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy, fulfilling life, and it affects every aspect of how you relate to yourself, others, and the world around you. At the heart of self-love is the ability to accept yourself fully. This means embracing all parts of who you are, the strengths, the flaws, the successes, and the mistakes. It's about letting go of the need for perfection and understanding that being human means being imperfect. When you practice self-love, you stop critiquing yourself harshly or comparing yourself to others. Instead, you celebrate your uniqueness, recognizing that your value is not dependent on meeting certain standards or fitting into someone else's mold. You are enough, just as you are. Self-love also involves prioritizing your own well-being, both physically and emotionally. It's about setting aside time for self-care, whether that's through exercise, proper nutrition, rest, or simply taking time to relax and recharge. When you love yourself, you listen to your body and give it what it needs to feel strong, healthy, and energized. Emotional self-care is equally important. It's about acknowledging your feelings, processing them without judgment, and seeking support when needed. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. And self-love means giving yourself permission to feel and heal without guilt. Self-love means being kind to yourself in moments of struggle or failure. We often treat ourselves with more criticism and negativity than we would ever allow from others. When things don't go as planned, we can be our harshest critics. But self-love encourages us to treat ourselves with the same empathy and compassion we would show a close friend in times of difficulty. Instead of internalizing failure or setbacks as a reflection of our worth, we see them as opportunities for growth, learning, and resilience. Setting healthy boundaries is another key aspect of self-love. It's about recognizing your limits and having the strength to protect your time, energy, and emotions. Saying no when something doesn't align with your needs or values is an act of self-respect and self-care. Self-love means understanding that you are not obligated to constantly please others or overextend yourself, and that taking care of your own needs is essential to your mental and emotional health. By setting boundaries, you create space for yourself, allowing you to show up as your best, most authentic self in every area of your life. Forgiveness is also an essential part of self-love. We all make mistakes, and sometimes we may carry the weight of guilt or regret for past actions, but self-love invites us to practice forgiveness, not only toward others, but also toward ourselves. Holding on to past mistakes or failures only keeps us stuck in negative cycles, preventing us from moving forward. By forgiving ourselves, we release the emotional burden and make space for healing, growth, and the freedom to embrace who we are in the present. Self-love is also about believing in your own worth and embracing your potential. It's the foundation of confidence and self-esteem, which empowers you to go after your goals, speak your truth, and stand up for yourself in situations where you deserve respect. When you truly love yourself, you believe that you deserve success, happiness, and love. You begin to trust your instincts, make decisions that are in alignment with your values, and take action toward your dreams. Self-love nurtures a strong sense of self-worth that cannot be easily shaken by external circumstances or the opinions of others. Self-love is about embracing joy and gratitude. It means allowing yourself to experience happiness, peace, and fulfillment without guilt or hesitation. It's about celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, and finding contentment in the present moment. When you practice self-love, you recognize that you deserve to experience all the good things life has to offer. You cultivate a mindset of gratitude, appreciating the beauty in your life, your relationships, and your journey. By celebrating your own happiness, you send a message to yourself and the world that you are worthy of love, joy, and all the wonderful things that come with it. Self-love is the foundation of a happy, healthy, and fulfilling life. It's not a one-time act, but a daily practice of showing up for yourself with kindness, compassion, and understanding. By loving yourself fully, you not only improve your own well-being, but you also create the space to nurture and give love to others in a more genuine and meaningful way. The more you love yourself, the more you are able to live authentically, confidently, and with purpose. Self-love is a powerful act that transforms your relationship with yourself and, by extension, with the world around you. Accountability is the practice of taking responsibility for your actions, decisions, and commitments. It is the acknowledgement that you have control over your life and that the outcomes you experience are a result of the choices you make. Accountability means being honest with yourself about what you have or haven't done, recognizing when things go wrong, and taking the necessary steps to correct course. It's not about assigning blame, but about owning your part in any situation and being willing to make improvements. When you hold yourself accountable, you don't make excuses or shift responsibility to others. You accept that you are the author of your own story, and your actions, or lack of them, directly impact your future. Accountability requires self-reflection and a willingness to be honest about your strengths and weaknesses. It's easy to point fingers when things don't go as planned, but true accountability challenges you to look within and ask, what can I do differently next time? It's about learning from mistakes rather than repeating them and striving to do better, even when faced with difficulties. Accountability also means being true to your word and following through on promises you make to yourself and others. When you commit to something, whether it's a personal goal, a project, or a relationship, it's essential to follow through with your actions. Inconsistency can erode trust and undermine your sense of self-worth, whereas accountability builds credibility and integrity. It's not always easy to follow through, especially when challenges arise, but staying committed to your word shows resilience and discipline. It proves to yourself and to others that you value your commitments and are willing to take the necessary steps to fulfill them. Being accountable doesn't mean carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. It also involves seeking support when needed, asking for guidance, and being open to feedback. No one is perfect, and part of being accountable is recognizing when you need help or perspective from others. Acknowledging that you don't have all the answers doesn't mean you lack responsibility. Rather, it means you're willing to grow and improve. Accountability, in this sense, is a balance between self-reliance and collaboration, knowing when to rely on your own strengths and when to draw from the knowledge and support of others. Accountability is deeply connected to your goals and aspirations. If you have dreams and ambitions, accountability is the bridge that connects where you are to where you want to be. It's easy to set goals and make resolutions, but without accountability, those intentions often fade into the background. Accountability creates the structure you need to stay on track, check your progress, and adjust when necessary. It encourages you to take consistent, deliberate action toward your goals, turning them from vague ideas into tangible achievements. It's about taking ownership of your success and making the conscious decision to do what it takes to make your dreams a reality. In relationships, accountability is just as crucial. It means owning your behavior and being transparent with others about your intentions, actions, and mistakes. When you hold yourself accountable in your relationships, you build trust, respect, and mutual understanding. It's about being responsible for the way you treat others, recognizing the impact your words and actions have, and working to ensure that you contribute positively to those connections. Accountability in relationships fosters growth and maturity, allowing both parties to thrive while supporting each other. One of the most powerful aspects of accountability is how it empowers you to take control of your life. When you stop making excuses and start taking full responsibility for your actions, you regain a sense of power and agency. You realize that your future is not dictated by external circumstances, but by the choices you make each day. Accountability shifts you from a passive observer of your life to an active participant, knowing that your actions shape your experiences. Accountability is not just about taking responsibility when things go wrong, but also celebrating your wins and taking credit for your achievements. It's about giving yourself the recognition you deserve for the work you put in. And it's about acknowledging your progress. Accountability helps you stay motivated, and it fosters a growth mindset where you are continuously striving to improve, learn, and evolve. It keeps you on the path to your personal and professional goals and ensures that you live with integrity and purpose. When you embrace accountability, you unlock the potential to create a life that reflects your highest aspirations and true character. Empowerment is the process of taking control of your own life and decisions, understanding that you have the strength, capacity, and ability to shape your own future. It's about recognizing your own worth, abilities, and potential, and stepping into your power to create the life you desire. Empowerment isn't something that is given to you by others. It's something that you claim for yourself. It's the realization that you have the tools, the voice, and the agency to direct your own life, regardless of the circumstances you face. Empowerment begins with self-belief. It starts with the understanding that you are capable and worthy of success and happiness. When you believe in yourself, you begin to trust your instincts, take risks, and step out of your comfort zone. Empowerment challenges the limiting beliefs and self-doubt that often hold us back, encouraging us to see beyond our perceived limitations and embrace our potential. When you empower yourself, you move past fear and hesitation, and you start to take bold, confident actions toward your goals. Another key aspect of empowerment is self-awareness. When you are aware of your strengths, weaknesses, passions, and values, you are better equipped to make informed decisions and take actions that align with your true self. Self-awareness gives you clarity about what you want in life, allowing you to pursue goals that are authentic and meaningful. Without this understanding, it's easy to be influenced by external opinions, societal pressures, or others' expectations. Empowerment means being rooted in who you are and making decisions based on your own vision for your life. Empowerment also involves taking responsibility for your choices and actions. It's about owning the outcomes of your decisions, both good and bad, and learning from them. When you take responsibility for your life, you stop blaming others or external factors for your situation. Instead, you acknowledge that your choices, no matter how small, play a significant role in shaping your future. This shift in mindset gives you the freedom to create change, because once you accept responsibility, you realize that you have the power to change things. You are no longer a passive participant in life, but an active creator of your experiences. As you empower yourself, you begin to realize that you are not limited by your circumstances or past experiences. You can transcend the challenges and hardships you faced, using them as fuel for growth rather than barriers. Empowerment is the refusal to be defined by negative labels or setbacks. It's the ability to rise above obstacles, learn from failure, and keep pushing forward, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. It's about choosing resilience over defeat and seeing every challenge as an opportunity for growth and learning. Empowerment also comes from knowledge and education. The more you know, the more choices and opportunities you have. By investing in your own growth, whether through learning new skills, seeking knowledge, or gaining experiences, you open doors that may have once seemed out of reach. Knowledge gives you the confidence to speak up, take action, and stand firm in your beliefs. It equips you with the tools needed to navigate life's complexities and challenges, making you feel more competent and capable in all areas of your life. True empowerment is also deeply connected to your ability to build healthy relationships and community. When you empower yourself, you recognize the importance of surrounding yourself with supportive, positive people who uplift you and encourage your growth. Empowerment doesn't thrive in isolation. It flourishes in environments where people encourage one another's success. Building a strong support system where you can lean on others and share in their successes helps to create a sense of belonging and connection that is essential for personal growth. Empowerment is about using your voice. It's about speaking your truth, advocating for yourself, and standing up for what you believe in. Empowerment requires the courage to express yourself authentically, even in the face of opposition or discomfort. When you are empowered, you stop silencing your opinions or shrinking in the face of criticism. Instead, you stand firm in who you are, knowing that your voice matters. Whether it's in your personal life, career, or the broader world, speaking up and advocating for what's right is an essential part of empowerment. Empowerment is the understanding that you are the one responsible for your own happiness, success, and growth. It's about taking the reins of your life and making choices that align with your values, vision, and desires. It's about knowing that you have everything within you to achieve your dreams and live the life you truly want. Empowerment is a mindset, a way of being that enables you to create a life that reflects your highest potential and to inspire others to do the same. It's the belief that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of success, and that you have the power to make it happen. Empowerment is not just a concept or a goal, but a way of life. A mindset that allows us to realize our full potential and take control of our destinies. It's the recognition that within each of us lies an incredible power to shape our lives, overcome obstacles, and create the future we desire. Empowerment is about believing in yourself, embracing your worth, and stepping into